Welcome back on the program. Now I have my colleague or co-anchor here on the program this morning. Welcome back.
It's good to see you. Good morning and happy new month. Right. Yeah, I know today is one of those days. And
so what transpired?
Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know? Or should we just continue with the show that you've been doing a fabulous job at, by the way?
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Good morning. Happy new month to you all. And of course, as you said, rightly so, to our Muslim brothers and sisters, we wish you a fabulous month of holiness, a month of sanctification, and may all your prayers be answered.
It's also a month where you give to your loved ones.
Absolutely. Interestingly, this March, the Christian Dom in Nigeria, well, the larger chunk, will also be entering into the Lenten season this the new week. March the 5th, if I'm correct, Ash Wednesday.
So are you ready to
really interested.
Observe the fast?
Of course, of course. And of course, what is striking is that both major faiths will also be meeting with God at this period. And we hope it's indeed going to be a wonderful period for us as
a nation,
as a people, indeed.
All right, let's talk about something different this morning. The financial technology industry is rapidly evolving, driven by technological advancement, changing consumer behaviors and innovation business models. The sector continues to grow and transform. It's essential to nurture talent, to drive innovation and stay ahead of the curve.
Well, fintech is built on innovation, and new talent brings a unique perspective and approach to problem solving. The fintech industry is also undergoing rapid digital transformation, requiring professionals with expertise in emerging technologies like AI, blockchain and cloud computing, and that's what we want to discuss now as we bring in via Zoom a software engineer, Titi Layo Odufo. Okay, thank you very much for joining us, and good morning to you. So let's have your perception about the fintech terrain in Nigeria and its prospect for even more growth.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're live. Carry on, please.
All right. I'm so excited to be here this morning with us and to talk about this topic this morning. So, over the years, we've seen how fintech has evolved, and we know without no doubt that fintech is important, and innovation in fintech matters. And the reason that is because in the past, since 2018, fintech has seen about $300 billion being invested in fintech. And in 2024, $95 billion was invested in fintech globally. So you can see that fintech is growing, and it's a very, very industrious space. And despite this progress, about 1.4 billion people worldwide are still unbanked, and they have no access to financial services. And fintech is closing this gap and making banking accessible through mobile technology, AI, and digital platforms. And it's also encouraging financial inclusion and giving people in underdeveloped countries and cities the opportunity to financial resources. And we'll see fintech evolve from Lagos to London and all over the world, and fintech is changing life. And it's not just about finance, it's about creating opportunities. And where is this innovation happening in fintech? In digital payments, companies like PayPal, Flutterwave, they are making transactions faster and easier. And we'll also see innovation in decentralized finance like blockchains and smart contracts, and they are redefining how people access money. And we also see AI in banking, how it helps to detect fraud. You see it with the use of chatbots used to talk to clients and also help personalize financial advice. And also it's seen in regulatory technology, whereby compliance is a major issue and technology is helping banks stay on the right side of the law.
Okay.
And the challenge of preparing future fintech talent is
All
that
right,
this
just a moment.
industry is evolving, and because it's evolving, new talent needs to be ready. The learning curve can be difficult because fintech sits at the intersection of
All right,
finance,
just
technology,
a
and
moment.
compliance.
Before we get into the challenges of fintech, you're quite young, and what is the passion behind this? Tell us. To that young Nigerian that is watching you at the moment, what is the passion behind you going into fintech, and what are the opportunities therein that they can also learn from?
All right. So the passion for going into fintech resolved as a result of first studying computer science in school and also seeing how difficult it can be, right, to make some transaction online and all the challenges that can be faced when you're trying to just have a co- um, seamless transaction. And my advice for young Nigerians and people who are interested in this space is to see it as an opportunity, right, to grow because fintech keeps on evolving, right? And there is so much problems that can be solved. The most important thing is that you must always have the ability, right, to look for a problem, identify that problem, and to solve that problem. And you can solve that problem using different tools that have been made available today, right? And when you come up with those tools, use those tools and come up with that idea, right? And you found the solution to those problems, look for places or find communities or look for people that can help grow that problem and bring that problem into an idea that will be sellable and can bring the solution that is needed for people that needs that particular solution you're trying to solve.
Right, and what would be a fine place to start from, especially for that young person watching you, or you don't even have to be young, in my opinion, but then asking you, what would be a fine place for anyone seeking to venture into the fintech terrain to start from, especially for somebody who doesn't have the background that you had, talking about computer science.
All right. So fintech is not just about coding. It's a combination of coding, finance, right? Problem solving, which is the most important, and also finding opportunities and embracing those opportunities. So for someone that did not have the opportunity to or does not have the background in computer science, right? You can always check online and find resources online. There are lots of learning resources that teaches Python, Java, blockchain, AI, machine learning, right? And you must always be curious. We must always want to know what this space is about, the latest trends, what's going on, right? Understand financial terms, the basic financial terms. You must be up to date with those information, right? And just have a mindset that just keeps you curious and just wants you to know more and wants to know what's going on in the industry.
Being curious is one thing, an ability to learn fast is another.
Yeah.
What is the basic period that you need to, or the days of learning, or how many months can you put into it before you can become an expert in this business?
So always see it as a marathon and not a sprint,
Okay.
right? So it's not a skill that you can get in like 3 months, 6 months. It's a lifelong learning. But for you to get like the basics, right, and to be groomed in the basic, I'll say like 6 months thereabout to just understand the basics. But you never stop learning. You have to commit yourself to learning and to know what's going on and everything that is changing in the industry because it keeps evolving. The most important thing is that you are updated, you stay curious, and you always, always, always learn and you follow the trend and keep yourself updated with news and what's going on in the space.
All right, before we let you go, let's really talk about the challenges in this business. Tell us more. What are those challenges that we need to know if you are going into this fintech business?
So one major challenge is cybersecurity threats. We can see that cybersecurity threats is increasing. So you must always think about how to protect your users from fraud, right? And another major one is regulations. Different country has different rules. The way they operate and do their business is different, right? And you need to always ensure that every regulation is kept and you are informed about how a country or how a nation is running their business and what are the things they look out for. And another challenge is the fact that you have to always keep learning, right? And you have to keep updating yourself because today's technology will not be tomorrow's technology. So you always have to be updated. You cannot just know one information and just stick to that one information that you know.
All right, Titilayo Odufoke, we thank you very much for speaking with us and hope to engage with you at another day. Thanks a lot again.